This is Dan Dix here, reporting for Press for Truth. A series of cryptic tweets have just been released by Wikileaks over the last few days, asking the questions: what is Vault 7? Where is Vault 7? When is Vault 7? Who is Vault 7? And finally, why is Vault 7? And today we're going to break this all down for you. What does all this really mean? Are there hidden messages within these tweets? Well, the first thing I noticed was this first tweet here came in a series of cryptic messages following this one. FBI quietly releases part 6 of its Hillary Clinton investigation, and it includes a link to the website vault.fbi.gov. And when we open this up, we see that it contains a treasure trove of leaked emails dealing with Hillary Clinton. So that obviously begs the question, is Vault 7 just the next batch of emails following number 6 that is waiting to be released, that is going to incriminate Hillary Clinton and Weiner and all the rest of them? Or is there more to the picture than meets the eye? Well, first let's start with this first tweet that was released on February 4th at 2:38 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, asking the question, what is Vault 7? It's a curious question, but what's even more intriguing is the fact that it features this picture here of a strange-looking facility located in some snowy mountains somewhere. So to make some sense of this, let's get it from the horse's mouth, and we'll do a search on WikiLeaks' own website here for the words Vault 7. And as you see, thousands of results have come up. But right away, a few things are catching my eye here. Like this DS interest. FBI unveils the vault, including unseen 9/11 records. What's this all about? This is coming from the Global Intelligence Files, same as these two here. And we'll get back to that one in a minute. But first, I wanted to show you this. I noticed Arctic Seed Vault, largest in the world. Okay, so what's this one all about? Well, we open that up to find out that this is talking about a doomsday global seed vault, and this is known as the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. And just a quick Google image search of that term shows that when we put in that term, we search it, and yes, indeed, this is the same place pictured in the cryptic WikiLeaks tweet. All right, so what else does WikiLeaks have to say about this particular place that it tweeted out an image of? The seed vault holds duplicate samples or spare copies of seeds that are held in gene banks worldwide. The seed vault will provide insurance against the loss of seeds in gene banks, as well as a refuge for seeds in the case of large-scale regional or global crisis. All right, very, very interesting stuff here, especially considering we know that WikiLeaks itself is a similar operation in that it receives leaked documents which are duplicates that whistleblowers have created and stolen and handed off to WikiLeaks for safekeeping. So let's keep that in mind as we move on to cryptic message number 2. Where is Vault 7? And here we see pictured a famous shot of this salt mine in Germany that was discovered in 1945 to be hiding valuables that were stolen by the Nazis. And according to the National Archives, this place was holding tons of gold. It had gold bullion, gold Reichsmarks, British pounds, French francs, American gold pieces. It was just a massive pile of gold that was hidden underground. So again, this begs the question, does this allude back to these missing 9/11 files and the fact that the World Trade Center contained vaults in their basements that were housing tons and tons of gold? Is there a connection here? And just when we're thinking that things can't get any weirder, another cryptic tweet was released, this one asking the question, when is Vault 7? And it includes a photo of this jet engine being tested. a Pratt & Whitney F119 PW100 engine at the test cell or hush house. And from what I understand, these hush houses are also sometimes referred to as vaults. So stepping back, is a picture starting to develop here? Well, let's move on to the next cryptic tweet, which asked the question, who is Vault 7? And it depicts photographs of 3 infamous spies, Bradley Manning, Julian Assange, and Edward Snowden, who are responsible for some of the biggest leaks we have seen. And Julian Assange himself has even alluded to the fact that 2017 is going to be an even bigger year than 2016 was in terms of significant leaks, and to help them to prepare for the showdown. So is the who in this series of cryptic tweets referring to the ones who are going to face off against the globalists in 2017? Well, only time is going to tell. But finally, today, WikiLeaks released the final question in your classic journalists' 5 W's questions, and that being, why is Vault 7? And this one, folks, depicts a photo that was taken from this article here, Keeping Structures Strong, from the Whitman Air Force Base. And pictured here is Staff Sergeant Adam Boyd of the 509th Civil Engineer Squadron Structural Supervisor as he welds a box blade for a snowplow. And I did a little bit more digging into the 509th Civil Engineer Squadron, and I discovered they also deal with disaster response and explosive ordnance disposal. This is getting even more interesting, and a lot of people have pointed to the fact that the image itself depicts someone melting steel, perhaps more cryptic imagery, and getting back to the notion that this may be alluding to the release of new 9/11 information, we're starting to get a bit more of a clearer picture here. So I'm going to entertain an idea for you right now. And mind you, this is pure speculation, but how about this? WikiLeaks is holding information that is a duplicate of what the FBI also has on file. They know about the gold buried underneath the World Trade Centers. They know about the engines that were remote controlled. They know what it took to melt the steel beams using professional demolition teams. And they are warning the FBI that if they don't release this information, we will. Well, don't hold your breath, folks. WikiLeaks is dangling the 9/11 carrot in front of our noses. And if this is really about 9/11 or Clinton's emails that's going to reveal massive fraud and corruption, why not release this information right away rather than giving the intelligence community some sort of ultimatum here? So is this going to be the smoking gun that we've been waiting for, or will this be yet another limited hangout being offered just to simply keep us at bay? Guys, I want to believe the former, but I'm leaning towards the latter. Let me know what you think in the comment sections below. Is this one all about Hillary? Is this about 9/11? Are we even going to get any of the answers to any of these questions moving forward? Well, as more of this info continues to come in, we're going to be tracking this one closely, guys, so be sure to click on that little bell button so that you don't miss any updates, and check out our previous work on 9/11. I've made documentary films about this and countless videos with a wealth of information, so just use the search feature on our website to find out whatever you're looking for. And if you want to support our efforts here to bring you this information, please consider making a donation. We don't have the backing that the mainstream media has, but what we do have is something much, much better, and that is the support of you, the viewer. So please check the links to find out how you can support us or join us as a PFT member or a PFT patron. And click that like button, folks. Share this video, and stay tuned for more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.